where we can start taking questions from the audience. Just a real quick, Mr. Chairman, I'll start with you. There's been a little press in the last day or two talking about the judicial system in Oklahoma, and I just wanted to know if you had any comment on any of that and what might be called a judicial help.
I have a few. It's disappointing. You know, that organization that put out the article calling Oklahoma a judicial hellhole is funded by Big Pharma. And we all know there's money in politics, but whenever they attack certain people, some of us will not say anything and stand idly by. But for me, there were two people in that article. It was myself and then the Attorney General, Mike Hunter. And it was a direct attack on the opioids trial and what the Attorney General, and I have associations with attorneys that are also representing cities and counties. So it was a direct attack on us for what is going on and trying to overcome the opioids epidemic. The problem is that the article was then taken to a different level by the state chamber. And so the state chamber then took the article and then utilized it in a way to attack our judicial system. And I've had conversations with them. But the most disappointing thing happened today. And that is my counterpart in the Senate utilized their article to do an editorial at Tulsa World. I disagree with the article in its entirety. It was a direct attack on myself and General Hunter. We both know it, and we will deal with it the way we need to deal with it. But it is unfortunate that sometimes money is used to attack the very profession that we do, where we try to stand by the ethics that are required of us and that we live by in the profession. There's one other thing that I want to correct too about my counterpart in the Senate outside of that article, and that is I've been a staunch believer in the Judicial Nominating Commission. It baffles me why people want to go back to the very system that was quoted in the Times back in the 60s as being the worst judicial scandal in the history of the United States, and that was electing judges. That's right. So one of the issues with that I keep hearing, and I guess people just can't do math, is that we as lawyers run the Judicial Nominating Commission. So there are 9 duly appointed people who are lay people and 6 lawyers. Last time I checked, 6 is not a majority of 15. So that's disappointing in itself too. I believe that the governor, the Senate Pro Tem, and I know for sure that the Speaker of the House appoints strong business leaders who stand up for what's right in the state of Oklahoma. And I think it's an insult to them to say that the 6 lawyers on the commission run roughshod over the other 9 that are leaders also in the state. So as you can tell, I'm disappointed with what's happened the past few weeks with the quote-unquote judicial hellhole. But I know everyone in this room knows it's not true. And it's just a matter of